Welcome to Fat Guy Therapy number 3. Christmas, New Year's, 2 weeks after that, really bad time for me. Really bad time for me. I don't know. I know I'm old. I'm old. I'm over the hill, through the woods. I'm off to grandma's house. 30 years old. I never really talked about this much in my life. Not with real therapists. Maybe a little bit, not much. Mom died when I was 13. The last time I saw her alive was on Christmas Eve. I was in juvie, I was a little badass. And I had a day pass. One day, I get to go home. See my family, whatever. One day, it was Christmas Eve. And I get there, and on the way home, my mom picks me up from juvie. On the way home, I swear to you, that memory will live in my head forever because it's the first time in I think 7 years, 6 years, she told me she loved me. I mean, I had a very tumultuous childhood. I mean, a lot of fighting, a lot of anger, a lot of pushing, a lot of tugging and pulling. Me and my mom had a weird relationship. I mean, we were just alike, and that's the fucking problem. We pushed buttons, and she was a strong-willed woman. She was a bitch. Oh my god, that woman was a bitch. It was my mom's, No matter how she treated me, no matter how I felt, the relationship was, if I needed it, she was there to defend me in a second. If I was right, I mean, if I got in a fight, if long as I was in the right, she would defend me to hell to high water. And I didn't see it back then. I didn't. I had no clue. I mean, all I saw was the pain, All I saw was me getting my, ass beat and smacked around, and shit happens, You can't judge your parents or what they do. A lot of times, because a lot of times they ain't got no clue. They got beat as kids. They got beat up as kids. They got neglected as kids, and when they grow up, motherfucking shit just happens. But damn it, I was a kid, and I didn't see it. I didn't see all the psychology in this shit. All I saw was my mom didn't love me. You know what I'm saying? Mom died when I was 13. January. Not even 2 weeks into January. My mom was dead. And I didn't cry at the funeral at all. I cried when I heard it. I was in June. They came and told me she was dead. But I didn't cry at the funeral. I was mad. I was angry. I was not even 2 weeks, to just over 2 weeks. She told me she loved me. She told me she cared. She told me she missed me. And she, and I would have killed to hear those words for that day. And it felt so good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't know. You have no idea how much those little fucking words can mean so fucking much. It took me 7 years. 7 years it took me before I actually fucking broke down and just cried that I lost my mom's. It took me that long. I've held so much inside of me that at this point in time, any little thing could just make me bawl. The shit can just make me fucking bawl out. Because I miss my mom so much. She was a bitch. But I miss it. She was one of the two people in this world that knew that I could do something, that I was worth something. And I think I've drowned myself with smoking so much in my life that I've pretty much given up. I didn't have to feel, you know what I'm saying? Smoke another blunt. It'll be okay. And you smoke that blunt and damn it, it's okay. All that does is push every fucking thing back down. And I learned that I learned it, I know it. And I've stopped smoking so many times trying to get better. But when it comes down to it, I don't know how to feel better. Yesterday I smoked a lot. I did. I mean, I just today too. Because I just want to drown out everything I could. There's been so much denial, hatred, self-loathing, pity. It's all been balled up in all this, all the hate, all the anger. That's where all this comes from. That's where all this comes from. See all this? See that in there? That's where all this shit comes from. I never tell nobody nothing. A couple people know. Brother, he knows. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you hate yourself. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you hate what you become. Two women who ever thought, two people who ever cared about me and cared what I'd become are dead. They've been dead for years. It's funny. Right after I started trying to cope with my mom's death, literally coping with it, my grandma goes off and dies. The other woman in my life. That was years ago. And everything's so buried deep in me. They just, every little memory, all the pain, it's always there. Don't worry. More therapy sessions to come. But this one, it's over. Peace, love, and pancakes, bitches. You didn't like it?